Hey everyone, Crypto and Precious Metals channel, here to help you navigate the world of precious metals. Ever wondered just how closely your gold and silver purchases are actually tracked? You might be surprised at just how much information is out there. From government agencies to online dealers, there's a surprising amount of eyes on your precious metals transactions. In this video, I'm diving deep into the ways your gold and silver purchases can be tracked, and more importantly, what you can do to keep your investments private. First up, let's talk about the government. Believe it or not, the IRS and other agencies might know more about your gold and silver holdings than you think. Dealers are actually required to report certain transactions, especially larger ones, directly to the IRS. So if you're thinking of dropping a huge chunk of change on a stack of gold bars, be prepared to fill out some paperwork. I'm talking about the dreaded 1099-B form. And there's more. The government keeps a close eye on specific types of gold and silver, like those shiny 1-ounce gold maple leafs everyone loves. If those are your go-to, just know that those purchases might raise a flag. And if you're thinking of going international with your precious metals, think again. Bringing a treasure chest of gold across borders is going to attract attention. You'll need to declare it, and depending on the country, you might face some hefty taxes, or even worse, confiscation. But here's the kicker. Even if you're buying gold and silver through seemingly private channels like banks or brokerage accounts, the government still has its eye on you. Those ETFs like GLD or SLV, yeah, every single transaction is recorded and ready for the IRS to see. Now, let's move on to the dealers and exchanges. You might think that buying from a dealer offers some anonymity, but think again. Most reputable dealers, especially the big online ones, keep meticulous records of every single purchase, especially when you're paying with a bank transfer, credit card, or check. And if you're thinking of going the cash route to avoid a paper trail, be careful. Dealers are obligated to report any cash transactions over $10,000 to combat money laundering. So, while that stack of gold might seem discreet, remember that Big Brother is always watching. Even those seemingly secure online services like Gold Money or OneGold, which offer digital gold and silver storage, aren't immune to tracking. They might not be sharing your data with the government, but they're definitely keeping digital records of every purchase and holding. Now let's talk about the future of finance, cryptocurrency. You might be thinking that buying tokenized gold like PAXG, Tether Gold or Perth Mint Gold token is the ultimate way to stay under the radar. But here's the catch. Every single transaction on the blockchain is recorded and publicly viewable. Forever. That's right, the blockchain, while secure, is the ultimate transparency tool. So while you might feel like you're making anonymous transactions, the reality is that anyone with access to the blockchain can see exactly what you're buying and selling. And to make matters even more transparent, some gold-backed cryptos have built-in traceability features specifically designed for compliance. That means governments and financial institutions can track the movement of these digital assets with ease. So you're probably wondering, is there any way to buy gold and silver discreetly? The answer is yes, but it requires a bit more effort. One of the most effective methods is to buy from private individuals using cash. Think of it like a confidential agreement between two parties. Since there's no middleman involved, there's little to no official record of the transaction. And when it comes to storing your precious metals, nothing beats the privacy of your own home. Physical gold and silver, tucked away safely in a secure location, are incredibly difficult to track unless someone knows about it and decides to report it. But here's the key to staying truly anonymous. You need to be smart about it. Buy with cash within reasonable limits, stick to local dealers instead of big online marketplaces, and avoid triggering those pesky reporting thresholds by breaking up large purchases into smaller, less conspicuous amounts. So there you have it, a breakdown of how your gold and silver purchases can be tracked in today's digital age. From the watchful eyes of the government to the digital footprints we leave behind, privacy is becoming increasingly elusive. But don't despair. By understanding the various ways your transactions can be monitored, you can make informed decisions to maintain a level of discretion over your precious metal investments. Remember, knowledge is power. Now you know the different ways your gold and silver purchases can be tracked. Stay informed and make smart choices.